Hello everyone, I'm the old guy and welcome back to my Let's Play of Naval Action. This is episode 18 and today I want to discuss the community that I've discovered here in Naval Action. I've met a lot of people, I've talked to a lot of people, I've been in voice chat with a lot of people have been messaging me, there's people in the clan that I've met, there's people in other clans that I've met, so I think I've got a good taste of what's going on around here, and the pirates, to tell you the truth, have been absolutely amazing to me. Anyways, we've got a lot to do today. Let's get started. The first thing that I want to do is do a quick little clan update here. There is 2 of us online right now and we are at 12 members, and I think the Discord is approaching 40 people right now. So if you're interested in joining us, the link is down below. Come and join the Crows and have a good time. We are looking for new players. Everyone is welcome. And now let's talk about the community. The pirates and the clans here in the pirate faction have been very welcoming to me and the Crows. We have done a lot of stuff with people. We've been invited to fleet operations that, you know, in endgame activity already, and I'm going to show you some clips on that. And we've had a blast just touring around hunting with them. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. And honestly, I have to tell you the truth here. In all my experience in MMOs, I am into my 50s. I've played MMOs since, you know, EverQuest all the way through WoW, EVE, all of these ones in between. And Naval Action's community has to be one of the friendliest I have ever seen. I know that around it, the community and online and on the forums, there is a lot of toxicity, but when you get to the inside the game, it's a different aspect, I think. I've not seen anything very toxic inside the game at all. And then even on the forums, once you get familiar with some of these guys, there's a friendly banter towards them. You can see that they've been playing this game for years and they're rivals or whatever online, and it's mostly all friendly stuff, although they like to call it you know, forum PvP or Discord PvP. And now that I see and I recognize some of these names, it's all starting to make sense here. It's all starting to make sense, and I think it's great. I think it's absolutely great. I have had such a great time with these people, and I'd like to thank some of the clans here. I'm going to pull up a website right here, just a second. I'm just going to pull up my Discord here, and I'd like to thank Mork, the clan Mork. They've been helping me out quite a bit. TNA has also been helping me out and inviting me on some fleet operations and all that. UWS is up there. They've invited me to do some fleet operations, and they've been great as well. So, and is there a few more here? TNA, I mentioned those guys. Mork, yes. UWS, Triple X Mueller has been answering a bunch of my questions. So I've been learning a ton, an absolute ton lately, and I think the game just keeps getting better and better and better. My addiction to it grows every day, and I got a little bit of taste of PvP, and I'm really liking what I'm seeing here. I think this game is fantastic, and if you haven't tried it, I recommend it. Download it, give it a try. It is free right now. It's awesome. It is awesome. Before we get started looking at some of these clips, I want to take a quick look at my market here and see. I don't have very many contracts here. We've got a couple filled here. I've got like 10,000 orders here out in the PvP zone, and I am selling my gunpowder for 3 reals. I know it's a little bit cheap, but the market here has grown a little bit. The market here has grown because we are not the only ones in here now. Mueller's in here. I mentioned him. He's been helping me out. The pastor's been really nice to me as well. I've talked to him. You know, so there's stuff going on, and the price now has dropped. It was at 4 last week. Now it is at 3. So things are happening over here. The market is really looking good. It's really looking good. And another thing that I have done is I've opened an outpost in Port Royal, because there's a lot of the front line, I believe, is in Port Royal. There's a lot of fighting over there, and I want to be close to it, so I can help out if I can. I'll show you a clip later on in the video where I go and help out, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. So I want to be close, because some of these sales around here, take a long time. So, you know, if there's a fight down here and I'm over here, that's going to take a while to get here. So if I have ships here, then I can kind of get into action around here. I have ships over here, right? And then I have my safe spot over here. So this is what my plan is. We have Oranjestad, and now I've got a port here in Port Royal, an what is it called? An outpost here. So it's doing pretty good. I think I'm doing pretty good. I've got everything stocked up here to do another crafting spree. And I think we're going to do another crafting spree in the next episode. But in this episode, I want to talk about, well, I want to go over some of the fights that I had, because some of them are pure spectacle. And this other fight that we had today is, you know, it's one of the ones that I'm going to remember forever, because it's my first taste of PvP. It's my first time I actually fired my guns at another player, and I really enjoyed myself. Anyways, I'm going to play a clip of us getting together in a large group with, I think Liberty Bibberty's patrol group, when they were hunting NPCs, joined up with ours. There's about 9 of us at the end, and we have this massive fight against the NPCs, and it's just a spectacle to behold. So check this out. And here we are, and you can see how many people here. Look at these ships all around here, and listen to the noise that this makes. It is so awesome. Holy cow. I don't know, all these ships look amazing, and with them all in a group here, and the game runs super smooth still, even with all of these people in here, and it looks this good. I don't know, what can I tell you? I really enjoyed myself during this fight, although it is really ridiculous. There's so many of us against these 3 poor NPCs, and you know, I think Liberty Bibberty there has a first class even against this all. It's crazy. It's crazy. But look how cool it looks. Look how cool it looks. And listen to the sound effects here. Listen to this. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I am getting better with my aim and everything else, although this is pretty close. And I think it's the ships are now getting larger, and it's easier for me to hit. So I'm doing pretty good. I think I'm coming a long way, and I've learned quite a bit in the last few days. And I've got a lot of questions answered from a lot of people around here. These guys have been absolutely fantastic. They've been really trying to help me out. Look at that. Look how awesome this looks, you know? It is so cool. I don't know. If this interests you at all, if this looks cool to you, then download the game. It is great. It is so much fun. Look at this. And the sound effects, people fighting in the back, there's cannon fire, the graphics, the splashes of the waves there, and the cannonballs hitting the water. There's so much to like here. There's so much to like. The bell ringing. It's such a spectacle. And this is why I'm including this clip right now, because I think it's just fantastic, and I'm going to remember this fight. And thank you to Liberty Bibberty's patrol group here. It was fantastic meeting up with you guys and having this funny fight. We patrolled around with these guys for a good afternoon, just hanging out. We killed probably 15 enemies, somewhere around there. It was really fun. And here we are. We're pretty much close to the end, I think, here. There's not much left of these guys. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Even these NPC fights, this is one of the, you know, a real fun moment for me. A real fun moment. And I wanted to share it with you guys. Oh, look at that. My range is getting a lot better. And just the constant thunder of the guns. Amazing. You can see there's some sunk ships back there. And we're pretty much done here. Pretty much done. A nice shot. And take a look at that Trichomoly of mine. It is fantastic. Look at this ship. This is one of my new favorite ships. I think this is my new ship for a while. I'm going to be sailing around in this Trichomoly. It is one from the DLC. I really like it. And from that clip, you can see that it was quite the spectacle, but it really shows how much this game has, you know, how much it has to offer. It looks amazing, and I can't wait to start getting into some of these large-scale port battles because they're just going to be absolutely fantastic. I think it's going to be mind-blowing. This small little battle against NPCs and 9 of us was mind-blowing to me, so I wanted to share that with you. It is a special battle that I thought really stood out in my mind, and I really had a good time. Anyways, the next clip here I want to show you is the first time I actually fired guns on another player, and I had such a good time. I was invited to do some screening, they call it, and for a port battle, and me and Hog, a crew member, went down and gave them a hand here. And I want to show you what this is all about, because this is kind of a glimpse into what the end game is all about. And I'm really thankful that these guys have taken me along on this thing. I don't think a lot of new players get to see this kind of stuff, so I might be a little bit spoiled here. And actually, I am for sure I am spoiled, and I want to thank all the clans for, you know, being super nice to me and showing me the ropes and teaching me what to do and explaining stuff to me. You guys has been an amazing help, and I'm really excited to show you. I want to really enjoy this video because for me this is an important benchmark that I've achieved in naval action, and here it is. And here we are, and you can see we're at Trinidad. This is a French town, and we are right outside their port, all camping out. And look how many of these huge ships. Look, I am so outside my comfort zone right now. I am highly unmatched. I should not be here, it feels like. And yeah, look at these ships though. Holy cow, they're so nice. I can't wait to be involved in this. And now here comes the French. And my job as a screener is to tag these people so they cannot enter the actual big fight. Even if I lose my ship, it's okay. And there's Hound and his little ship. We are definitely outclassed here by a long shot. Anyways, I've been trying to get into a fight with these guys because our job is to make sure that they can't fight anybody. And they're fighting, it's a French against the British, and we are helping the British out. There's a lot of politics going on the server, and I'm just starting to understand what's going on. People have been talking to me and explaining it to me over the last few weeks here, and yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. And you can see here that pretty soon I get dragged into a fight, and then the fun starts, right? No, this isn't the port battle. This is just us pulling ships that are supposed to be in the port battle into our own little instance so we can, you know, waste their time, pretty much is the way I understand it. And the port battle was won by the British. We pulled about 14 of their ships into instances. We are in the lucky instance. There is another one where there's 14 ships against 12 or something like that, or even more. And the pirates get their butts kicked. But this one we seem to do pretty good because it's just me, Hog, and Liberty Bibberty, and another person. And I think it's Honey Badger is in here with us. So good times. And here is the fight where I actually fire my guns at another player, and this is my very first actual PvP experience. I know Mr. Captain Ducon in the last episode was my official first one, but this is one where I actually have a ship that I can fight back on. So they're equal in my mind. This one is extra special because, you know, as my first kind of real PvP experience, it is an end game activity really, and I really shouldn't be here. And you can see like how much damage I do to these ships is very little. Yeah, I shouldn't be here, but it was a humongous, it was a great fun. It was great fun, and I'm so thankful that I got to experience it and learn what's going on. It's been really fun. It's been really fun. So thank you to all the clans who invited me to do this, and actually treating me very nicely too, and not really riding me on our choice of ships or anything else, because you know this is the largest ship that I can sail. I'm still short crew on this actually. I need to put some more crew on it, and I need to level up, but I've been leveling up a lot faster. I think I'm over halfway through to the next rank, which is pretty quick actually, which is pretty quick. And you can see that the fight continues here. I just am completely enjoying this clip, and you can see here there is an ocean in here. I think that is the largest ship that you can craft, I believe, is the ocean. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, here I am firing my guns in my Trichomely at an ocean, you know, surrounded by friends here. You know, it's quite the experience, and yeah, I'm still kind of flabbergasted that I'm actually here. You know, I'm here helping do a port battle, and I'm in a Trichomely, a rank 5, and I'm a complete noob. So yeah, I realize that I am probably spoiled, and a lot of new players wouldn't see this kind of stuff, but I wanted to share this with you because for me this is pretty special. It's pretty special, and I will remember this fight for a while. And look at the size of this ship right there. My little tiny ship. And you can see that they're kind of running. I think it's an ocean, and a Wasa is here, and we've got... I'm not sure what we're sailing. See, I don't even know the ship names. But look at the size of these ships here. Look at the size of this ship compared to mine, and especially compared to Hogs, right? Or Hound. Jeez, I can't believe I keep calling them Hog, and my brain just automatically goes there. I know, I don't know why. I don't know why. I already corrected myself already and put some text on the window already, and now I'm doing it again, right? Now I'm doing it again. I'm sorry, Hound. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try. But watch Hound here. He is a true warrior. He is going straight at this, and I think that's the I'm pretty sure that's the ocean there, and Hog's going right in, and I think the ocean just gives him a spray, and he's on fire right now. Yeah, although Hog does get a good shot off on him. Hats off to you, Hog. You've done an excellent job. Yeah, you're on fire big time. Crazy, crazy. But what fun. What fun. Like, we knew we were going to probably lose our ships and everything else, but we didn't. That brings up another point here in this battle here, and it's the amount of strategy that it takes to sink some of these larger ships. Like, it takes a lot of work to actually get these ones down. These battles are very tactical, actually, and there's a lot of thinking involved, and I'm surprised at how long it lasted, and that, you know, we lived and a lot of people escaped. And yeah, it's quite fascinating actually how these battles work, and I'm really looking forward to diving into it a little bit more. I want to do some more PvP so bad now. This is really giving me the itch, and I want to go out patrolling and everything, and really start fighting some other players, because this is where the fun is at. And even as a person who's based mostly on crafting, you know, this is very tempting, and I'm glad that these clans have given me the opportunity to experience this stuff, because it's really kind of solidified the deal with this game. I'm going to be playing this for a while for sure, because my excitement has never been higher in this game, and today was a fantastic day, and doing these battles was great. Like, look at this ship. Wow. It's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. This game should be way more popular than it is. There's the pirate flag flying high, and I believe that you can look at there. You can see Hog burning again with the Hog. Hound burning in the background there. And now I'm firing chain at these guys because my balls are not doing any damage to it whatsoever, and I do get a you know, a little bit of a rundown on what to do. I think charge is their preferred way of loading their stuff, but right now I'm just kind of doing chain and trying to make sure that he doesn't escape. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job. I think I'm doing a pretty good job here, but you will see that not as all as it appears, because these ships can take a serious beating, and in the right hands of in the right captain can really turn the tide with their repairs and everything else. And this kind of just highlights it, because this ship escapes in the end, right? Although there's all of us pounding on it, this ocean escapes. The WAS sinks here pretty quick, but the ocean escapes, and it really shocked me actually. I thought that we had this guy, but he repaired his sails and everything else, and then he kind of escaped. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that there is a lot more tactics involved when you're fighting a player. And I knew that it was the case, but I never knew like how much repairing really comes into play. Repairing your sails and repairing your hull, and how much damage that these big ships can take, and how long it takes to sink one of these things. It's pretty eye-opening. Pretty eye-opening, and I'm happy that I've got a taste of it. And you can see here I'm still chaining what I can do anyways. I'm kind of hanging back, because I think if he open fired on me, he never fires on me, which I'm kind of a little bit disappointed on. I want to see how much damage it could take, but if they were telling me if he did 3 volleys on me, I would be sunk, right? So I can't take much against these guys. There's Liberty Bibberty. We live in the same neighborhood, and Liberty has been helping us out quite a bit. And thank you, Liberty. You've been in a few videos now. It seems you're going to be a kind of a staple co-star going on. So thanks a lot for that. And thank you for pointing me in the right direction on this fight and all that, and getting us hooked up with some other stuff that's coming up. We've been doing some negotiations with some of the clans, and there's some plans in the making here. Plans in the making, and things are really getting exciting here in naval action. And like I said, if you've not played this game and this looks interesting for you, the game is free. Download it and give it a shot. You won't regret it. It is a lot of fun. He is almost, like you can see right here, that he is slowly kind of moving away from us. He's escaping a little bit here. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And I think he escapes right here. Yeah, there he goes. He's gone. He has fled the battle. Now everybody starts leaving the instance here, and I'm going to leave here. And then I realize when I get back into the open world here, that I'm not alone. That I'm not alone. And I kind of, my heart skips a beat here. I did 63 XP. I didn't do a lot of damage because my cannonballs weren't that effective. I was just chaining them, and I was a little bit scared. But look at this. These are all French enemy players here. A big wall of giant ships, and me in my little Trichomely right beside it. These are all enemy players. I hightail it out of here as fast as I can. I do not want to be caught here with all of these guys. And they probably just lost their port, so they're probably pissed off about the whole thing, and they may take it out of me. And right in front of me is our old friend Liberty Bibberty, and I decided I'm just going to follow Liberty, and we're going to hightail it out of here. And there you have it, my big adventures for the last few days. And I want to thank the clans once again for including me and my clan, the Crows, in all of these activities. We've been having an absolute blast. We're feeling really welcome here, and we're having such a great time. And we are talking to different people, and they're coming into the Discord, and it's just like a nice community happening. And it's really, it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good. And I'm really impressed impressed actually, and surprised about how great the community is in naval action. So if you're concerned about it, like, ignore what's going on in the forums and on the official Discord and all that kind of business. When you're in the game, it is really friendly, and even the PvP and everything else, there's a level of joking and everything else, and people poking fun, and it's kind of a nice rivalry. But what I've seen, it's been really friendly and welcoming and super nice. So thank you everyone. I really appreciate all the help you've been giving me. Anyways, before I end the episode here, I want to do one last thing. We're in Oranjestad here, and I want to do some crafting. I have got my shipyard leveled up to level 2 here as well, and I want to craft another one of these pirate frigates. I believe is the highest I can get, and I want to make it out of oak and oak. I've been supplying up my yard, so I have a ton of these, and I'm kind of hoping I can gain the next level. I want to see what ship I can make next. So let's craft another one of these. Boom. Ooh, breast refit. I wonder what this is. What is this? Breast refit. I might want to keep this one, maybe. I might want to keep this one here. That's cool. Let me know what that breast refit is. Let me see. We are level 49. Is there another blueprint that we can do here? Hopefully there is. Hopefully there is. I do want to make another Niagara. I want to try this out because Captain Ducon was doing it, and it really impressed me how fast this little ship was. I might want to do that. I might do that. Rattlesnake, heavy rattlesnakes, no surprise. There's nothing new here. Can I make another one of these pirate frigates? How much XP do we get? 134. Can we do it? We need some iron fittings here. Let's go oak and iron fittings. Let's get some more here. How many more? Can we do 10? 10 here. Let's craft that. Then we need some provisions, barrels, oak planks. Let's go 10. Let's go 20 here. 20 oak planks. Oh, I don't want max. I want 20. 20. Bang. And we want rum here. We need some barrels. Yeah, let's do 10 barrels. So 500 there, and rum. Let's go 10 here. Now we're going to have to do some more barrels, I think. And let's do 10 here. There we go. Can we make now 250 provisions? Bang. There we go. And oak logs, we don't have enough. Can I do fur on this, maybe? Fur frame. Let's try this. Let's try this one. Let's craft this. This one's normal. But it's got a bunch of thickness here. Look at this. You can tell the difference of the wood, right? Difference of the wood, the different combinations. Each wood has its own little properties and everything else. And I'm going to start diving into this once I get through the crafting tree. I'm just going to kind of blast my way through the crafting tree as fast as I can, because I want to get to the end. And then when I'm at the end, I'm going to start trying to craft these really fancy ships and sail around in some gold ships. You know what I mean? That's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Anyways, I think I've got some more oak logs in here. I've got 10,000 oak logs. It's in I don't know what the name here. Amalienborg. Anyways, we're gonna go and probably get them. I'm gonna ask the clan to give me an escort. We've been running escorts for each other. Actually, we've been running stuff from pits too, doing escort missions through here. So yeah, things are happening. Things are happening. Anyways, we're gonna call that an episode for today. So thanks for stopping by. Let me go back in here, and we'll see you soon.